What's up, everybody? It's match day. You're very welcome along to Anfield Agenda. I'm your host, Craig. The team news is in. The Reds taking on West Ham today. Another massive game. They're all big at this point, especially when you've got the amount of injuries that we have. The big news is, ladies and gentlemen, there is no Thiago in the Liverpool squad today, and there is no Naby Keita in the Liverpool squad today. So, as close as they were all week, and I had heard that this went right down to the wire with regard to whether they'd be able to make it or not. It does seem like the club have erred on the side of caution, which we've spoken about numerous times. And no Thiago and no Keita in the Red squad today. We'll go through the starting 11 in a couple of minutes. Thank you very much for being with us. I really appreciate it. And look, I'm looking forward to what should be a good game today against a resurgent West Ham. Obviously, they've had that fantastic win against Leicester, the 3-3 draw against Spurs, and then the 1-1 draw against City as well. So they're going to be full of confidence. But from their point of view, no Mikel Antonio today. As we know, he's been ruled out for a month or so with a hamstring injury, I believe. So look, let's get to the Red starting lineup for the first time today, folks, and see who we've got. Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back. Big change in the centre of the fence sees Nat Phillips be called up to partner Joe Gomez. The midfield trio for today's game, Captain Jordan Henderson, Curtis Jones gets a start, and Gini Wijnaldum is in there as well. Big news on the front three, the gaffer sticks with the front three. Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. On the bench today, Adrian, James Milner, Takumi Minamino, Diogo Jota, Xherdan Shaqiri, Reece Williams and Neco Williams. So a bit of a mix of experience and youth on the bench there for the Reds. Couple of attacking options, actually 3 attacking options there for Kloppo. But as you can see, Nat Phillips gets the nod today to play at the centre of the defence. That is the big news, I suppose, along with the fact that Thiago and Naby Keita aren't available. Let me know your thoughts on the team in the live chat, ladies and gents. Give me your score predictions as well. I'm going to swap back over to the other studio image. What's up, everyone that's coming in? How are you? Happy Halloween to each and every one of you, by the way. And of course, happy anniversary to my wife. 20 years together today. Not 20 years married now, but 20 years since we first hooked up, or since we first, I don't know what the word is these days. 20 years, just put it that way. So to my wife, lots of love and all that jazz. Looking forward to seeing Curtis Jones playing finally, said David Jones. As am I, mate. I mean, I'm always happy when I see Curtis Jones in the team. A little bit confused as to why maybe no Takumi Minamino or Diogo Jota, but all I can assume is that the gaffer is going back to the 4-3-3 and that the 4-2-1-3 or 4-2-3-1 just wasn't working out for him, or at least he didn't feel he had the personnel to make it work. So that's what we're going with today. It looks like back to the 4-3-3. Connor's in the house. Mr. Crosby, how are you? Happy Halloween to everybody else that's coming in as well, and happy anniversary. Appreciate that. Thoughts on Phillips? It's an interesting one because it's not a name, I'm not going to lie to you, that I'd heard was in with a shout this week. I think we all thought maybe it was going to be Henderson or Reece Williams. I certainly did anyway. But look, Nat Phillips is steady as she goes, I suppose. Had his experience playing with Stuttgart, so he got a lot of first team football last season. And when he has come into the Liverpool starting 11, he generally has been fairly solid, and I hope today is another one of those days. So, as always, trust the gaffer in his team selection. But let's just hope we get the 3 points today. We can push on then to that game against Atalanta on Tuesday, and then Manchester City, of course, next weekend. CG Game and said a bit annoyed Thiago isn't in the squad. I won't say annoyed, mate, because I always want, players to be fit and available, but I'm disappointed from just a fan's point of view. I wanted to see Thiago. I'm excited about the prospect of seeing Thiago in that Liverpool midfield. But you look at that team today and you're just wondering, maybe are there going to be times where we wonder where the creativity could come from? Are we going to be relying on Trent and Hendo on the right hand side? I pointed out the last time, for me lately Robbo has been doing good work, as always you get from Andy Robertson, but he's been erring on the side of caution, tucking back in on his left foot a lot, which to me is slowing down our attack. So I'd like to see Robbo maybe take on the right back on occasion, just to give them something to think about. But again, it's going to be a difficult game today. I'm not going to lie, I'm happy that Mikel Antonio is out for a while, albeit I never wish injury on a player. He had the potential to bully that Liverpool defence today with no big verge in there. But look, let's see how Gomez and Phillips get on. And look, it's all about the points. At the end of the day, it mightn't be a vintage Liverpool performance. It could be a hell of a game. We'll have to wait and see. But for me, it's just all about getting the 3 points. Somebody's birthday today, said Mr. RTG. Well, whoever it is, happy birthday to whoever it is, mate. A lot of people asking, when is Thiago back, and is Thiago on the bench? I thought he'd be back today, is the honest answer, folks. And from what I've been told, it was a decision that was made very, 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 very last minute. So I'd imagine Tuesday again, but I get just guesswork. I would have rather them play today than Tuesday, if I'm being honest with you. I think we'll get out of that Champions League group one way or the other. Like, the league games for me are important at this moment in time. But look, this is just my opinion, and I'm not going to put a negative spin on this because I always try to be positive, and I want and expect the Reds to go and get the 3 points today. John, I'm sorry to hear that you lost your job, mate. I sincerely am. Sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope things pick up for you soon, and nice to see you in the chat again. Don't forget, this is Anfield. Absolutely, mate. Our home record is amazing, and I fully expect that record to be intact by the end of the game today. We'll have a post-match show, of course, coming up after the game, and then after that, I'm going to head over to Corey from the West Ham Way and record a little match reaction with him, which will be out on his channel, I'm sure, later on as well. So shout out to Corey in the West Ham Way. Corey was on for a preview with us during the week. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my microphone a bit. It seems a bit low to me. One sec. There we go. Joanne, how are we? Joanne, it's not an Anfield Agenda live stream without the Joanne on-set super sticker. Thank you, Joanne. Lone Star Londoner, lovely to see you as well. Thank you for coming in. Leo turns 18 today. Happy birthday, my friend. That is absolutely class. Your whole life ahead of you, buddy. I'd love to be turning 18 again. Happy birthday to you, mate. It's a big one, and I hope that you mark it safely, of course, but I hope that you have a great day, pal. Can I go through the lineup, please? Yes, Ahmed, no problem, mate. I've gone through it already, but I'll go through it again in a couple of seconds. What else have we got? Craig, please give your opinion on Phillips starting over Reece Williams. A surprise, but somebody with more experience, I suppose. He did play with Stuttgart for the entire season last year. So yeah, I guess Klopp just feels that this is a game that suits Nat Phillips. I mean, I would have liked to have seen Reece Williams get the nod. I think, you know, when he gets the experience that he has in the Champions League, I don't see why not. But again, who am I to second guess the manager? Right, let's run through the starting 11 for those that are coming in a little bit late today. As you can see, Alisson starts off in goal again. No surprises there. We've got Trent at right back. We've got Robbo at left back. No surprises there whatsoever. The big surprise does come with the inclusion of Nat Phillips to play alongside Joe Gomez at the heart of that Liverpool defence. In midfield, Thiago isn't available, Keita isn't available, so Liverpool have gone with Gini Wijnaldum, Jordan Henderson and Curtis Jones as the midfield trio. Left side of the front three, Sadio Mane. Through the centre, Bobby Firmino, and on the right hand side, Mohamed Salah. It's looking like a 4-3-3 for the Reds again today. No Diogo Jota to start, no Takumi Minamino to start. They are on the bench along with Shaqiri, Reece Williams, Neco Williams, Adrian and James Milner. So look, that's the 11 for today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts on it. I'm a little bit surprised at one or two decisions there. Obviously, people will be disappointed. No Thiago, no Keita, and I absolutely understand where you're coming from. But that's where we are at this moment in time. Brendan, how are you, mate? Welcome in as well. And everybody else that's joining us in the chat, lovely to see you coming in. Don't forget, folks, please do hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the stream. And drop a like on the video as well. The Anfield Talk, how are you, mate? Welcome in. It's because Nat's better in the air. I don't know if he is though, mate. I was looking into the stats for Reece Williams, and he's won a fair percentage of his aerial duels in the games that he's played for us, and I think he's 6'3" as well, if I'm correct on that one. I actually don't know Nat Phillips' height off the top of my head. But look, Nat Phillips, when he has played for us, has never really done anything wrong. So, why should I be doubting Nat Phillips? I mean, I hope he comes in today and does fine. No problem whatsoever. Let me just have a look at the West Ham team for you guys as well. Obviously, I haven't got that team done out the same way we have the Liverpool one done out. But, look, of course. Live score, shit in the bed, and they're down for maintenance. That's a great app, isn't it? Right in the middle of football day, they go shit to bed. There you go. Right, let me get the team news for you at West Ham. 1 second, folks. Where am I going to get this from? Sorry, folks, if my usual go-to shit the bed, so I'll get you the West Ham team now. Right, West Ham starting 11 today is as follows. Fabianski, Kufal, Balbuena, Agbona, Cresswell, Musaku, Rice, Soucek, Fornals, Bowen and Haller. So look, again, we should be beating that West Ham team. I mean, it's not it's not as strong as it could be. But then again, Liverpool's team isn't as strong as it could be, and I'm sure West Ham fans are going to be fairly confident. We spoke to Corey during the week. He thought they might get something out of this game. I hope that they don't. I expect that they don't. But let's wait and see what happens. I mean, I hope we put in a great performance today. I hope we go out there and absolutely destroy them. But, you know, we're all a bit nervous at this moment in time, and it's all right to be nervous, but let's get behind the guys. If it's one of these games that it's dragging on out and we're knocking on the door, just try stay positive, folks. Try believe, because this group always gets it done. They grind out wins where we think they're not going to. So let's try and keep the chat positive, or as positive as we can today, folks. Mr. RTG said Nat Phillips is 6'3". There you go, mate. Appreciate that. Score prediction. I went for a 2-1 win, mate, in my score prediction yesterday, and I think I'll stick by that one. I'll take a 1-0, I'll take a 2, I'll take anything as long as it ends in the 3 points. There was a period last year, if you remember early on as well, where we ground out results and we weren't at our best, and that led to us going and winning the league. So if it takes us to do the same this season early doors, I'll take it. Obviously that game against Aston Villa, hopefully put the frighteners up a few of these players and let them know that they've got to be at it every minute of every game in the Premier League, or you get your ass handed to you. So again, I'm expecting a good performance today, but you know, West Ham are no mugs at this moment in time, full of confidence. But yeah, look, Liverpool at home, you always expect to win. Owen Farley said, how are you getting on, Craig? Hope we can do the job today, but are you getting frustrated at how unreliable Matip and Keita are? Yes, mate, I'm going to be honest, I am. I'm a big Keita fan. Said it for a very long time, but it's just not able to get a run of games yet together, and it is frustrating. And I'm also frustrated that we don't get to see Thiago today, because I was really looking forward to seeing him settling into the Premier League. It just seems to be one bit of bad luck after another. Tsimikas isn't in the squad today either, so yeah, it'd be great if we start getting these players back from injury quick, smart. It looks like John Matip could be around for the Manchester City game, but you know, we just take it one game at a time, buddy, and try and get the win. That's all we can do. Stick together, back the team, back the group. They're going to be fighting for each other out there on the pitch as well. So look, I know it's all buzzwords and it's all cheesy, but it's genuinely how I feel. We need to get behind the guys and trust that they'll get the job done. Joel Morris, thank you for the super chat. Said the game will be a tight one, 2-1 to Liverpool. I can see Liverpool at least making the final of the Champions League and winning the FA Cup this year. I'm all about the European Cup, mate. You know that. I want this team to go deep into that competition this year. VAR better behave today, said Dunnick it in. The referee for today's game is Kevin Friend, by the way, just in case anybody was wondering about that one. What time is kickoff? Kickoff 5:30, so 15 minutes to go until the Reds are in action. What would Hendo in defence against City with Thiago in midfield? Or what would I think of it? Again, let's see how Nat Phillips gets on today, and then we'll see what the news is during the week from the defensive standpoint. I mean, I'd rather Hendo and Thiago in midfield together with maybe Nat Phillips or Reece Williams in midfield. But we'll talk about this during the week. We've got the Atalanta game to come up beforehand, and you know, let's make sure we get everybody through those games and don't pick up any more knocks. Callan, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. Very kind of you. $20. Wow, really appreciate that, my friend. Said, up the Reds, happy to join for my second watch along. Here's hoping it's better than the last one. It was Villa. Oh, mate, don't be that lad, please don't. Yeah, I hope it's better as well, and you're very welcome to be back with us, mate. It's lovely to have you. And again, straight away, you guys have been amazing. What are we on? We're only on a few minutes and we've got €35 in super chats. Thank you. And again, shout out to my wife, because we're 20 years together today, and lots of love to her. Can't believe it, 20 years. Where does the time go? Am I watching the boxing tonight? Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Box office is ordered. I will pay box office for boxing. I won't pay for football, but yeah, I am. I'm looking forward to Usyk Chisora later on. Definitely be watching that. Hopefully get all the post-match stuff and all done beforehand. Where am I from? Dublin originally, mate, but I live in Wexford now. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Yeah, 20 years. We're married 13 years. I think I said 7 years during the week. I got my maths wrong on that one. Yeah, married 13 years. Together 20 years. 2 beautiful kids. But Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It frightens the shit out of me when I think about that. 20 years. Right, congrats on 20 years, Craig. Thank you very much. I don't know how I've blagged it for that long, to be honest with you. I don't know how she's put up with me, but I'll take it. Curtis Jones, Super Show, please, said Imran Khan. What's your Man City match predictions? It's way too early, Emma, to be given those. I need to know what players are available. I need to know what the City squad looks like. And we'll do it. Don't worry, we'll do the build up to that during the week. We'll be covering, so just to give you a heads up on what's coming up on the channel. Today, obviously, the watch along with a post-match show. I'm going to take tomorrow off, as is Connor. Monday, then, we'll do a preview for the Atalanta game. Tuesday, a watch along and a post-match for the Atalanta game. Wednesday, we're going to be covering Leipzig against Paris Saint-Germain over on our second channel, Mundo Sporto. Please do subscribe to that if you haven't already. There's a link in the description. And then Thursday onwards, we'll start building up to the Manchester City game at the weekend. Nat Phillips, hat-trick from centre-back. I honestly, I'm one of these people, mate, that doesn't really care who scores the goals as long as somebody scores them. Right, let me just get the team up beside here so I can have that ready for when the game starts as well. By the way, apologies in advance if there's any doorbell ringing. There won't be doorbell ringing actually because that was disconnected. But if my wife knocks or if you hear people knocking on the door or anything, it is Halloween, so there might be some background noise today. She must have the patience of a saint. Andrew, you have no idea, pal. No idea. I would have dumped my ass a long time ago. Hope Firmino gets a goal, said Hex. So do I. I really, really, really do, mate. I support United, but these watch-alongs are so entertaining, said Senan. I appreciate you being with us, Senan. And look, if it makes you smile for a few minutes, even if you're taking the piss out of me, pal, I like that. I genuinely enjoy people smiling because we're in a place in the world right now where we've got enough serious stuff going on around us, buddy. Enough anger, frustration. If you can come in for a couple of hours, have a laugh, have a bit of fun, that's good with me, mate. I'm happy to make people smile if I can. Craig, why is your shirt so bright red? It is very bright. See, I asked Connor this and he said it's grand. That's just what you get. It's very bright, isn't it? I'm going to try tone it down a bit. 1 second. Let me try do this live. This is where Connor shits himself now going, no, don't touch that live. Right, you can't see what I'm doing here, folks, but I am trying to colour it down a little bit. So we go there a little bit. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks a bit better to me. You are right, it was very, very bright red, mate, but it's very difficult to get the lighting right in a house and stuff for games like this. Keep positive, keep happy blessings to you, pal, said Adrian. Really appreciate that, man. You're a gent. I like the top, bit of green and white. I like it as well. I love it with the gold badge, though. That's my favourite part of the shirt. That's the reason that made me buy it. I know it's not football related, but good about Mr. James Bond, said Jason Lewis. Yes, of course. It was very sad to hear the passing of Sean Connery. 90 years of age, which is a good old innings, but still, you never want to hear of a legend like that passing. So, of course, RIP to the great Sean Connery. I don't watch Bond films, but, Sean Connery is an absolute legend. Zohaib said, I subscribed. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you for being with us. As you can see, we're getting really close to 55 and a half. So if you're enjoying the stream, folks, please do subscribe. We've got 10 minutes to go till kickoff. So get your questions in, get your comments in, get your score predictions in. Somebody said, what's this? Is there a trick or treat in Ireland? I don't know what way you mean that question. Like, is there a tradition of it? Yes, of course. Is there going to be today because of what's going on? There's not supposed to be, but, we got the sweets in just in case because you don't want to be that house, you know what I mean? But, yeah, of course, yeah, every year there's trick-or-treating in Ireland, mate. We don't have the Guy Fawkes thing that the UK would have, but we do it on Halloween. We do trick-or-treating, we bonfires and stuff. Why no Thiago? I guess they just didn't feel that he was available yet, fitness-wise. Apparently he came very close, so it's frustrating, I know. I heard Ireland celebrate Halloween more than most of the UK. I can't speak for that, mate, because I live in Ireland, not in the UK, so I can't speak for what the UK do. But yeah, it's always been a great tradition of trick-or-treating here on Halloween and right back to, when I was a child. And yeah, Halloween. Who doesn't like Halloween? Dogs, obviously anyone out there with pets today, it's a tough day at times for the old dogs. A lot of dogs scared of fireworks and stuff like that. My little dog would be one of those that would be scared. So yeah, if you have any dogs today, I'm sure you're keeping them close by. Make sure you give them an extra hug. And happy Halloween to you, Fabian, as well, mate. Liverpool 3, West Ham 1, said Bixby famous. And don't forget, folks, if you want to take part in our Man of the Match vote or anything like that, you need to download the Flick Chat app from the link in the description. That's where we do our post-match Man of the Match vote over on Flick Chat. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, it's completely free to do. There's a link in the description. It's free to use as well. And you get to have your say then on who will be today's Man of the Match, as well as lots of other bits and pieces as well that we have running over there. We've got a live fantasy football section over there. We've got general chat section. We put up polls asking who you think should play. Lots of stuff like that as well. It's all completely free. I generally have a feeling this could be the making of Nat Phillips now, said SC. Good. That's sound. Happy with that. I want every Liverpool player to succeed and do well. So if Nat Phillips comes in and puts out a standout performance today, that's great news. That's a headache solved for the gaffer. Would I sign John Egan? No. Would not, Louise. Or Lewis, excuse me. Man City not great today. I wasn't awake, to be honest with you, to watch the Manchester City game. My sleeping patterns have gone absolutely all over the shop. Dom's in the house. How are you, Dominic Rich? Lovely to see you win, buddy. Manchester City sporting fan. Great to have you in. Good friend of the channel. Lovely fella as well. My wife's in the house. Said the Irish invented the jack-o'-lantern, but originally it was made with a turnip. People use pumpkins now. There you go. My wife dropping a bit of knowledge there. I'm guessing she googled that though, if I'm being honest with you. But that is my wife in the chat there with the little spanner beside her. How am I? I am tickety-boo, Alex. I am tickety-boo, buddy, and I hope you are as well. Prime Agar or Prime Skirtle? Agar for me. Hello from Malaysia. Hello, buddy. Lovely to see you in. We're just about to hit 1,000 people viewing, which is great. We've still got 7 minutes to go. Callum with another super chat. Thank you so much, mate. Happy anniversary, Craig. You and your lady have a pint on your Reds family. Thank you. Now, she would have a drink. I would stick to this stuff. I'm boring. Do you know what I mean? I don't really drink alcohol at all. But thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. Could you do something with Mark Albert for the United Liverpool game this season? Yes, I'm sure that we will. Myself and Mark have done I think 6 or 7 videos together, and Mark was on the channel maybe a couple of months back. But yeah, I chat to Mark all the time on WhatsApp, and yeah, I'm sure when we're playing United, I think it's January, isn't it, before we play United, I'm sure that we will we'll do something together. We usually do. Zahib said, by the way, if I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm so sorry, Zahib Khan. Said, even as a Chelsea fan, I like your content. That means a lot to me, mate. It really does. The more people that come in, subscribe, join our little family, the better, because it's a community on here. We try and do things together. As I always say, we win together, we lose together, we celebrate together, we commiserate together. That's what Anfield Agenda is all about. Again, thank you. A few more people are after subscribing. Really do appreciate that. We are on the really slow but march to 100k, and Connor thinks we'll get there by the end of the season. I'm not as optimistic, but then again, if we ever get to 100k, I never thought we would have got there. I never thought we would have gotten to this point. So look, really appreciate you being with us, folks. Over 1,000 people watching now. We're 6 minutes away from kickoff. I'll go through the starting 11 in a couple of minutes again. Liverpool will win 3-1, said Liverpool or RT Jr. Houlden said Williams earned a spot and should start, in my opinion. I agree. No argument for me whatsoever. I thought the performances he put in when he came on, especially against Ajax away, good bit of experience for him. But then he came in when Fabinho got injured and didn't put a foot wrong. So I agree with you. I would have started him. But who are we to second guess the gaffer? I support Leeds. Can I stay or leave? You are very welcome in, mate. Everybody's welcome into our chat. All that we ever ask is that people are respectful and courteous to other people in the chat, and you'll get that respect right back. Barry's going for a 0-0 prediction. There's a link to subscribe at the top of the chat. Connor's pinned it up there. I don't like that West Ham away kit. It's not particularly nice. Anyway, teams are coming out onto the pitch. So look, let me go through my starting 11 one more time. Well, I say my starting 11, the starting 11. As you can see, Alisson starts in goal today. Great to have the big Brazilian back between the sticks. At right back, no surprise, Trent. And at left back, of course, no surprise, similarly, Andy Robertson over there. The surprise does come, however, by the inclusion of Nat Phillips to start alongside Joe Gomez today. The Liverpool midfield then sees Jordan Henderson, Gini Wijnaldum and Curtis Jones gets the nod today. And then the front three, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. No place in the starting lineup for the Diogo Jota, which a few of us were expecting. On the bench today for the Reds, Adrian, Milner, Minamino, Jota, Shaqiri, Williams of the Reece variety and Williams of the Neco variety. That's the Liverpool squad for today's game, ladies and gentlemen. A reminder, it's 3 substitutions today back in the Premier League. I've gone for a 2-1 Liverpool win. Please do let me know your thoughts as well. And there's Nat Phillips. He looks focused. He looks good to go. A Firmino goal today would be delicious as well, by the way. I'm calling it right now. Firmino scoring today. Mode said, happy anniversary, Craig. Greetings from Malaysia. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate that. What else have we got? Sorry, I'm just trying to get through. With another lockdown imminent, you and Connor make it more bearable. Thank you, mate. Well, it's lovely to have you with us. Obviously, it's not great, the situation the world finds itself in, but if we can make each other smile for a little while and, you know, have a bit of fun while we're in this shit show of a world right now, why not? Let's try and do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes until we kick off today. Sit back, relax, and I'm going to do my best to take you through the game with some alternative match commentary and a little bit of fun along the way. As always, I'll dip in and out of the chat as and when I can. Super chats are open, super stickers are open. If you want to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, it's $4.99 a month. All you need to do is click that blue join button or have a look in the description of the stream. There'll be a link there. All our members get use of the custom emojis that Connor's designed for the channel, which I'm sure you'll start to see go up through the chat now. You also get the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name, and your name will appear in green to me and other members, making it easier to spot. But most importantly, you get access to the Discord group, which is where we share the innermost secrets of the channel, and we share the little bits of transfer information and stuff that we get that we don't post on social media. We share that in our Discord group. So, Angry Angus, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. There you go, right on cue. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome. And there's some of the emojis there from the Liverpool fan, Mark Caldwell, in the chat as well. So look, ladies and gents, we're moments away from the game starting today. There may be some bad language along the way, so if you've got kids or are of a sensitive nature, you know, bear that in mind, because I do tend to swear a little bit during these games. I try to keep it to a minimum these days. Right, here we go. Little drink of water before we get started, and fingers crossed we get the job done, get the 3 points. Just looking at the camera pans to Souček there. Definitely somebody to watch. I think we'll win 2-0, said Jordan. Cheers from Australia, said Angry Angus. Thank you, mate, for becoming a member. It means a lot to us. Dave Sweeney's in the house. Dave, did you get that shirt from 3 Retro, buddy? Just give me a thumb up in the chat just to let me know that your shirt arrived from 3 Retro. If it hasn't, I'll chase it up for you because I do have the tracking information. WFM, yes, WFM to each and every one of you before we start, yes. If you're new to the channel and you don't know what we mean, WFM is our little motto on here. What does it mean? It means we're fucking massive, and it means all of us together, so WFM to all of you. Who do I think will score today? I'm going for Bobby Firmino and Sadio Mane. Why not? Let's get back Bobby. I'm very good, thank you, the LFC 101. I hope you are as well. The shirt did arrive. Dave's good lady, Christina's let me know. Nice, thank you very much. Everybody goes for that shirt, by the way, Christine, when they win the competition. Everybody pretty much picks that shirt. Villa fan in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome in, Boss Jack. Lovely to have opposition fans in, mate. Right, we're close to kick-off. Come on, you Reds. Right, everybody, I want everyone to stay positive today. I want us to get behind the lads from the start. But most importantly, let's have a bit of fun along the way. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Almost kick-off time today. Here we go. The Reds attacking the Annie Road end in the first half. Kevin Friend, today's referee. Players take a knee. When they get back up, the ref will blow his whistle again and we'll get underway. Right, folks, we're underway. Ball goes back. West Ham did a decent thing and launch it long. First ball breaks out right hand side. It's flicked on. Nat Phillips hooks it away. Curtis Jones jumps up. It's headed down. Ball breaks to Gini. Firmino. Back to Henderson. Hendo with a little chip out right hand side looking for the run of Mohamed Salah. Mo again does so well to do that. And look, the upper body strength. Back to Firmino. Little reverse pass. Salah's in the penalty area. It's nicked off when it's cleared by West Ham. Gomez nods it down to Henderson. The Reds starting very quickly here, which is what you love to see. Ball out to Robbo. Robbo looks inside, gives it to Sadio Mane, who plays it back to Joe Gomez. Gomez rolls it across to Nat Phillips. Ball infield, heavy touch from Hendo, sees him forced back. Ball back with Nat Phillips now. Allison rolls it out to Gomez. Pressure comes on him. Gomez steps forward. Tries a ball out left hand side. Robbo does well, controls it, brings it back inside, finds Sadio. Sadio now, edge of the penalty area, goes into the box. He's dispossessed. He tried to go past the defender. West Ham immediately tries to bring a counter attack, but Liverpool have enough bodies back. It's been a bright start this. First 1 minute and 20 seconds, but the Reds have been on it. Gomez now. Ball through the lines to Sadio. Back to Gini Wijnaldum. Rolled across to Nat Phillips. Come on, you red men. Trent. El Capitan. Salah again. Does so well with his back to goal. His upper body strength, I keep saying it, but it is phenomenal. The way he holds off defenders and keeps the ball like he does. Gomez. Sadio. He's dispossessed again. West Ham go back. Gini puts pressure on the keeper. It's launched long. Firmino now in midfield. Referee tried to play advantage. Firmino was fouled. That'll be a free kick to the Reds in the centre of the pitch. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're putting scores into the chat or anything, if it's a prediction, please put the letter P after it so our moderators know that you're not just putting in fake scores. Gomez. He's looking for options. There's nothing on, so he goes across to Nat Phillips. Phillips to Trent. Trent switches it back across to Joe Gomez. Again, you can see Sadio's playing fairly centrally here. Bobby seems to be popping out to the left a little bit. Hendo now. Gets his head up. Ball into Curtis Jones. He flicks it around the corner to Trent. Trent tries a ball down the line to Salah. Salah chests it down. Can't quite get a touch in it. I should have won us a corner there. To be fair, I should have got a dink off the defender. But again, great spot by Trent. 3 minutes gone. Still scoreless at Anfield. Oliver Gamer. You're very welcome in as a West Ham fan, mate. We welcome in everybody into the chat. Just, be respectful and you'll get that respect back, my friend. West Ham fan putting in a 3-1 prediction for the Hammers. I mean, it would be a great win, mate, if that was the case. We haven't lost a home in a very long time, but let's wait and see what happens. Declan Rice now picks the ball up in midfield for West Ham. He goes out left-hand side. West Ham get their chance to attack. Curtis Jones puts pressure on. West Ham play it back through the centre. Declan Rice again goes back to Cresswell. Ball back now at the centre back and the pressure comes on from Firmino. Back to Fabianski. He puts his foot through it, launches it out long left hand side. Nat Phillips comes across. He gets ahead on it. It's flicked on. Salah. The Liverpool throw in now. Trent plays it out off a West Ham player. Throw into the Reds right hand side. Come on, you red men. Hendo now. Little reverse pass back inside to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones rolls it across to Gomez. Hendo points where he wants it. Takes it off Joe Gomez. Hendo, little ball out to the right to Trent. He fires one into Bobby Firmino, whose touch again lets him down. Tried to cushion it into the path to Mohamed Salah, but Salah hadn't made the run. West Ham have it now in the centre of the pitch. Gomez nods it down. Robbo gets back, keeps it in play and launches it forward. Firmino gives chase. Ball back to the keeper. It's not a great one and it's put out for a Liverpool throw in. Good pressure from Bobby. Come on the Reds. 5 minutes gone. 0-0. Robbo takes the throw to Gini. Hendo drops into space. Sadio now between the lines. A little bit of a heavy touch from him allows West Ham to nick it away, but Gomez has it back for the Reds. Trent. Little diagonal ball looking for the run of Robbo. Can he keep it in? Robbo hooks the ball back in. It's on the 6-yard box. It's headed away by West Ham, and Declan Rice cushions the ball out left hand side. Bit of a strange one, that one. Rice still left hand side for West Ham. Hendo puts pressure on him. West Ham eventually clear their lines, but only as far as Trent. Trent to Curtis Jones. Jones now with his head up. Little 1-2 with Hendo. Joe Gomez to Andy Robertson. Robbo now back inside. Don't forget, folks, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video as well. Trent right hand side. Back to Hendo. West Ham do well to come and nick it back, but there's Gini Wijnaldum doing what Gini does. Gomez. Firmino now. Spins the ball out left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo goes in and cushions a little pass to Gini Wijnaldum. Switch of play to Trent. Salah. Curtis Jones now gets his head up. Does well, goes back out right hand side to Trent. Trent fires in an early cross, headed away by the West Ham defence. Second ball breaks. Bobby Firmino lost the flight of it, but we have possession with Trent. Hendo tries that ball we spoke about before to the back post, but it's blocked. Trent. It's a poor ball by him. West Ham now have a bit of space on the left hand side. They can get bodies forward. The Reds get men back and West Ham slow down their attack. It's with Declan Rice. Switches the play from left to right. Actually quite a big side. There's some big players in that West Ham side, aren't there? Rice. Again, good pressure from the Reds forcing West Ham back. It's back with Fabianski. He floats one through the centre. It'll be a free kick to West Ham. It should have been a free kick to Liverpool. Nat Phillips was being handed off there by Haller. Don't know how Kevin Friend didn't see that, but free kick goes West Ham's way. A chance for them to put a delivery into the box. So first real part of the match the Reds have to defend here. West Ham take the set piece quickly. It's on the right hand side. Ball's crossed in. Be a West Ham corner. Good defending by Nat Phillips. I think he picked up a knock to the face, but he's back up. West Ham took the free kick quickly, put the cross in, and it goes behind, as I said, for a corner. So let's see how we defend this one. 8 minutes gone. It'll be an in-swinger. Ball comes in. Steep to the back post. Liverpool let it go out. It'll be a corner. Well done, Trent. You got a shout there to let that one go. Nat Phillips now rolls the ball across to Gomez. Gomez carries it outside his own 18-yard box. Gives it to Hendo. Hendo. Driving forward, looking for options. Trent's available. Gives it to him right hand side. David Moyes yet to win a game at Anfield, by the way, as a manager of any club. Hopefully that continues. Curtis Jones now, right hand side, back to Trent. To Hendo. Little triangles here. Little game of rondo going on. Trent, ball back in. Curtis Jones. It's good movement by the Reds, but we haven't really gone anywhere with it, but we've kept possession. Good little, wasn't quite a triangle, it was more of a quadrant there, but Hendo deep now. He's looking up. Goes out right hand side to Curtis Jones. Jones to Salah. Salah's dispossessed. It's in West Ham now that are looking to move the ball quickly. Bit of space for them between the lines now. Haller makes his run, but it's too early. West Ham play the ball out left hand side. Curtis Jones tucks in to help out Trent. Still West Ham have it on that left hand side. Ball now delivered into the box. It's headed away by Joe Gomez. It breaks. It's 1-0 to West Ham. Fornals. Oh! Once again, for all our attacking threat, It's a simple ball into the box. Second ball drops. And it's 1-0 to West Ham. Fornals with the finish. Let me talk you through it. The ball breaks. They pick it up. I think it's Bowen. He plays the ball out left-hand side, like I spoke about. We get bodies back. They double up. The cross comes into the box. Gomez heads it away, but it's a terrible defensive header. It's straight to Fornals. He side foots it past Alisson and it's 1-0. Look at the defensive header. I spoke to you guys numerous times about our headers. Go back, watch the streams. Alisson probably could have done better as well. It wasn't a very powerful... What the fuck was that, Gomez? Put your foot through it, pal. It was... Defensive lapse again, ladies and gents. 1-0 to West Ham. Again, it comes from just a simple ball into the box. Gomez's header was horrendous. Second ball breaks to Fornals. He does what he has to do. Strikes it early. It's past Alisson. As I said, we're 1-0 down. Now it's time to go chase the game. Come on, the Reds. Nat Phillips. Gomez. Henderson. Gini Wijnaldum spreads it out right hand side. There's plenty of time left in this game, and as I said earlier on, let's stay positive. Trent to Hendo. Hendo again out to that right hand side. How many times have I said it to you guys about our team and heading the ball? Time and time again. Go back and watch through the streams. I've said we can't direct a header to save our lives. We just tend to head the ball into an area, just a random area. I don't know what Joe Gomez was doing there. Curtis Jones, ball out right hand side to Trent. Lovely little ball into Salah now. He's in a tight area. Tried to pull it back to Gini on the edge of the box, but West Ham win it back. They clear their lines. It's been the story, hasn't it, of our season so far. A lot of bright starts, a lot of quick passing, but no incision. And then other teams go up, have one or two chances, and we end up conceding. It's been the story of our season so far. It's been frustrating. But, you know, we grounded out against Sheffield United after going behind, and hopefully we do the same here today. Nat Phillips. Back to Alisson. Alisson through to Joe Gomez. Gomez now out right hand side to Robbo. Robbo steps in field, has a little run, reverses it back to Joe Gomez. Phillips. 13 minutes gone at Anfield. 1-0 to West Ham. West Ham clear their lines. Back with Gini. Gini recycles it well to Joe Gomez. I did mention before the game, when I seen the starting lineup, you wonder where the penetration from the Reds are going to come from. Yes, it might take a moment or two of magic from the front three, but we need to be giving West Ham something to think about here. We can't be just playing the same patterns over and over. Gomez. Gini, he goes out now right hand side. Trent cuts in. Nice little ball to Bobby Firmino. Works out to Curtis Jones. Little 1-2. Jones. He goes out to Robbo on the left hand side. Henderson. Curtis Jones. Back to Henderson. Salah puts his hand up. He wants it. Ball to Robbo. Sadio Mane. He's dispossessed. Referee says unfairly. And this will be a chance for the Reds to get a ball into the box, or maybe Trent will fancy himself for a strike. It's within shooting distance, probably right on the edge of it, but you'd imagine it'll be a ball into the box here. West Ham holding the line just across their 18-yard box. Come on, lads. Hopefully something worked off the training ground here. Robbo plays the ball deep to the back post. Salah does well to keep it in play. To recycle back to Curtis Jones. Hendo now with a reverse ball back in. It's cleared by West Ham. Second ball drops. Trent. He tries a little scoop. Doesn't work out. West Ham clear their lines. Now they try and counter. Well done, Curtis Jones. Great tracking back, young man. West Ham players down. Referee says play on. Trent. Ball into the box. Keeper spills it, gathers the second ball. Unlucky. Good early delivery there, gave the keeper something to think about. He came out Fabianski, but he spilled the cross before Mohamed Salah could get there. He regathers it though. Yeah, it was a ball into the right area from Trent. Good early cross, but I think Fornals is back to his feet now. "15 minutes gone. Liverpool 0, West Ham 1. Fornals with the goal for West Ham. There was a little stamp there from Jones in the follow through on Fornals, if I'm being honest with you, looking at the replay. Are we honestly getting United fans in our chat now bantering us? Would you care to remind us where the fuck you are in the league table before you come in bantering us? You get a couple of wins and all of a sudden they think they're prime Barcelona. You really do have to laugh. Alisson. Ball rolled out to Gomez. Henderson. Salah gives the signal, but Hendo ignores it. Salah's not happy he'd made the run. Ball out to Trent. Hendo. Back to Trent. He rolls it across to Gini. Gini now to Joe Gomez. Robbo. We really are making ourselves do it the hard way lately, folks, aren't we? Hendo. 2,100 people in the chat, folks. Please do hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. Ball over the top looking for Sadio. West Ham get a head in it. It'll go behind for Liverpool corner. Come on, you red men. Come on. 17 minutes gone. Robbo with the corner. Remember, folks, I told you before the game, stay positive. Believe in this group. Robbo with the signal. Ball in. It's cleared away. West Ham clear the second ball. Bit of a ricochet in the box and they hook it away again. It'll go for a Liverpool throw in now on the right hand side. Gini comes across looking to take it quickly. He throws it back to Trent. It's a little bit behind him, but Trent does well. Flicks it to Joe Gomez. Gomez switch across to Curtis Jones. Hendo drops into the space and picks it up. Jordan Henderson now. Again, Trent's available to him right hand side. Salah once again makes a run and it's ignored. We need to do something different. We can't just keep going out to Trent on the right hand side and hoping for something. Look at the head of your Hendo. Salah's making runs, making movements. Curtis Jones out left hand side to Robbo. Back into Jones. Henderson. Trent back to Hendo. Again, it's just Trent and Hendo, little 1-2s. We cannot be solely relying on all our attacks to come through that side. Gomez. Phillips. Still inside our own half. Phillips looks up. Nice ball between the lines to Bobby Firmino. Firmino spins back and gives it to Hendo. Captain switches play across to Robbo. Robbo cushions it back inside to Curtis Jones. Back with Henderson. Runs made behind. Ball in. It's cleared away. Second ball. West Ham win that now and Fornals has it left hand side. One of these games where we have lots of territory, but again we're not making the keeper work yet, so nothing wrong with a shot from outside the box as well to give Fabianski something to think about. Gomez brings it down. Man on. Robbo. Back inside to Henderson. Nat Phillips. Hendo again, centre of the pitch. Bit of space ahead of him, gives it to Curtis Jones. Jones fires a quick ball into Sadio, who tries a 1-2 with Bobby and it doesn't work out. West Ham have it now. They try a ball out right hand side. Gomez does well to defend that. Henderson, Jones. Hendo turns now. The space ahead of you. Jones. Robbo. Back to Curtis Jones. Hendo. Robbo. Again, it's all pretty nice, but no incision. Joe Gomez. Ball back out now to Curtis Jones. Jones has a little run. Again, Salah made a run ahead of him, and he's unhappy, and I don't blame him. That's the third run Mo Salah has made, and nobody has looked up. Henderson to Robbo. Robbo, why the fuck did you put an early cross in? Sadio Mane now, he tries a flick up, it doesn't work out. West Ham have it. Genie wins it back though. Well done, Genie. Trent. Ball into the feet of Mo Salah. He spins right hand side. Salah to Trent. Another cross is blocked. Good defending by West Ham. Throw into Liverpool out near the corner flag. Pressure's starting to build now on the West Ham goal. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Trent with the throw in. Look at the space in the box. Look at the space on the edge of the box. Great work. Sadio runs into the space, but his touch lets him down. West Ham now have a chance to counter. They move it out right hand side. Bowen inside. Souček. West Ham work it well now out to this right hand side. Fornals. Henderson gets back. Fornals keeps possession. Referee says play on. Good switch by West Ham over to this left hand side to Cresswell. Cross deep from West Ham to the back post. Will Bowen manage to keep this in? It looks like he will. Ball floated in. Nat Phillips as well to get a head on it. Trent heads it down. We try a counter, but it's easily intercepted by West Ham, who bring it out left side again. Another cross into the box, deep to the back post, over everybody. West Ham player dives to the ground trying to win a cheap free kick. Referee says no. Throw in taken. Firmino in a tight area. Does well to find Gini Wijnaldum. Hendo. Needs to be quicker through the lines here. Ball out right hand side to Trent. Again, look, we're just jogging here, allowing West Ham back in. Curtis Jones is brought down in the middle of the pitch. That'll be a free kick to Liverpool. Some really deluded people in the chat, by the way. Some of the predictions are hilarious. Some people predicted Liverpool won't even finish top 4. Are you absolutely having a laugh? Have you ever watched football before? Whoever these clowns are. Ball down the line. Curtis Jones. It's good footwork by him. Surrounded by West Ham players. Looking for support. Gets it from Trent. Henderson. Here comes that deep reverse pass. West Ham headed away. Nobody at the back post whatsoever. We've got the ball back now deep inside our own half with Joe Gomez, but again, it's been a frustrating first 22 and a half, but let's see if the lads can figure this out. Firmino. Jones. Trent. Back to Curtis Jones. Jones inside to Jordan Henderson. Hendo now gets his head up. Go on, Cap. Go on. He's looking ahead of him. Robbo tucks back in. Gomez. That's a delicious pass out. Trent tries the early cross. Ricochets off a West Ham defender straight into the arms of Fabianski. 24 minutes gone, folks. How are we feeling out there? It's frustrating to say the least, isn't it? Man United will win the Premier League. I absolutely guarantee you. I will bet any Manchester United fan anything up to £500 that Manchester United won't win the league. And I guarantee you not one of you will take me up on that. Ball through now. Sadio. He's fouled in the box. Surely. Ball ricochets. I don't know how we're going to pick the bones out of this. Hendo with the strike and it's wide. Chance breaking on the edge of the box there. Hendo should have hit the target but pulls it wide. Let's have a look at this replay. There's challenges flying in all over the place, to be fair. I'd be interested to see the first one though on Sadio Mane. In this one, yes. I don't know. Let's see from this angle. Sadio. That's a tough one. He's certainly blocked off from getting to the ball. But, you know, we don't get any decisions, so I'm not expecting anything. Nope, back in play. Of course we don't get anything. I've given up with VAR. I've given up even hoping that we'll get anything from VAR. Oh look, I'm still yet to see any of these United fans that are giving a Billy Big Bollocks putting their money where their mouth is. Because you won't. Because you know you're full of shit. Henderson. Genie. We know you're scared of Liverpool. It's alright to admit it. You can say it to yourself if you want. If it makes you feel better, say it out loud. Henderson. Little Scoopy dink outside to Curtis Jones. Look at the space, Hendo. Walk into it. Henderson. Trying to find Salah. Ball back now, Fabianski. The pressure's mounting here on the West Ham goal. Curtis Jones, he moves the ball out left hand side to Robbo. Again, Robbo cuts in. Ball back to Gomez. Hendo. Phillips. A few West Ham fans in the chat. Welcome into you guys. Nice to have you with us. Obviously you're going to be happy at this moment in time. Ball rolled across to Nat Phillips. Little 1-2 with Trent. Gomez. 27 gone, 18 left in the first half. West Ham leading by Pablo Fornals goal to 0. Gomez. Trent. Firmino. He's dropping deep now. He turns one way, then the other. Then gives away a throw in. It's not being Bobby's Firmino day again so far. Is it just me that gets annoyed by these cameramen that when the ball's in play they're showing us the managers, the benches, replays? I want to see the damn game when the ball's in play, please. Again, West Ham defend well. Ball breaks out to Firmino. He heads it, but again just into a random area, and West Ham win the second ball. Now West Ham counter with Fornals. Oh, well done, Robbo. Perfectly timed challenge. Now, play's broken up, lads. Come on. Players are out of position. Sadio now. He cuts inside. Ball back, slows down the attack, and all the pace has gone out of the attack. Ball out to Trent's right-hand side. Gomez. Gomez floats a ball out looking for Curtis Jones. There's too much on it, and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Again, I can't defend this Firmino performance again. You just imagine we'd get more from Jota at this point, which is why a lot of us were thinking that Jota would start the game. Throw in, as I said, to West Ham, right hand side. Robbo comes back, throw into Joe Gomez. Hendo. What I don't understand why he played that ball to Nat Phillips when Gini Wijnaldum was 10 yards ahead of him in space. Gomez, Henderson. Everything seems to be going through Henderson in the middle, but yet to really see a creative spark. Referee blows up there for a foul by Sadio Mane. Free kick to West Ham inside their own half. Bet you'd take Timo Werner now, wouldn't you? I said all along, mate, I'd take Timo Werner. If you knew anything about me, you'd know I like Timo Werner, but you just seem to be another one of these people that just come in to troll and have no fucking clue about anything to do with the channel, mate. So think what you want. I really couldn't give a shite what your opinion is. Ball back with Fabianski. He launches it long. Jones. Little flick inside to Sadio. Sadio now does well. Cuts back. Looking for options ahead of him. It's a heavy touch from Sadio and he ends up losing out. He took a little bit too much out of it. Probably feels like he has to try and do it all himself at this point. Henderson. This is a game where we really could have used Thiago. Jones. Robbo. Back inside. 30 minutes gone. Still a long time to play. Little 1-2 there with Jones and Firmino. Back to Bobby. He goes out to Robbo. Back inside to Curtis Jones. Back again to Gomez. Henderson. Out right hand side to Trent. You can see the lads are moving it, trying to look ahead, trying to see if there's any space, if West Ham players have pulled out of position, but West Ham are doing well so far. Sadio out to Gomez. Referee pulls it back for an offside, I think, against Sadio Mane. Frustration, ladies and gentlemen, for the first 31 minutes from a Liverpool perspective. If you're a West Ham fan right now, obviously you're going to be happy. 4-0 is giving you the lead. From us, sloppy defending yet again. Gomez, I don't know what he was thinking, heading the ball straight to a West Ham player on the edge of the box who side foots it past the keeper. Yeah, it is frustration again, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't give a shit how we win these games. If we grind it out, we'll grind it out. Long time to go. West Ham have it now. Don't foul. No foul. Don't give a cheap foul away there. West Ham throw in. Throw in's taken. Over the top for Bowen. Nearly worked out, but it falls through to Alisson, thankfully. It was a good throw in that. Well spotted, but just a little bit too far ahead of him. Jones now. He carries the ball inside the West Ham half. Gives it to Robbo. Robbo fires the ball inside looking for Sadio. Sadio eventually gets a free kick from the referee. I was wondering what the fuck was taking him so long. Right, free kick for the Reds. Very central. About 35 yards out. Probably again out of range. I'd imagine this will be a worked routine. Probably move the ball to give a different angle and then float the second ball in. That'll be my guess. Goldbridge would drop you. Mate, that's the fucking most hilarious thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. Robbo. Trent. Jones. Back to Trent. Again, he does well. Referee says no foul on him and West Ham have a chance to counter. They move the ball out right hand side. Fornals across. Nat Phillips gets a touch on it. Still West Ham have it though. Left hand side of the Reds penalty area. Overhit. It'll be a goal kick, thankfully. Goldbridge is mint. I love Mark Goldbridge. He's a good friend of mine. People not realise that. Again, people coming in that know nothing about our channel. If you knew anything about us, you'd know that me and Goldbridge are mates. Silly, silly people. Alisson. No shot on target. I know. I'm as pissed off as everybody else. The only real strike we've had was Henderson's from the edge of the box that just went wide of the post. So I feel all your frustration, folks. It's not even half time yet though, so plenty of time. Firmino. Ball down the line looking for Salah in behind. Oh, God. Cresswell goes down. If Salah went down under that pressure, we'd get nothing. Time and time again, he gets pulled and tugged on. But Cresswell goes down there and buys himself a cheap free kick. 11 minutes to go in the first half. I mean, you got to ask yourself how many more chances we give Bobby before he swapped for Jota. And I'm a huge Bobby fan. But it's just not... He's just not in form at the minute, folks. $2,400 people in the chat. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video. If you're an opposition fan that's coming in, welcome. All we ask is that you be a little bit respectful to the people in the chat and you'll get that respect back. Again, Firmino loses out possession, but it's won back by Robbo. Back to Alisson. Alisson to Gomez. 10 minutes left to half time. Jones. He tries the ball to Bobby Firmino. West Ham player gets there ahead of him, but it's back with Curtis Jones. Joe Gomez. Ball out right hand side to Trent. Both sides with one attempt each. Not really a game full of goal scoring action, but West Ham's attempt was on target and it hit the back of the net, so that's why they've the lead. Hendo to Phillips. It's all too obvious. Ball back to Gomez. Look, Firmino and Mane are waiting. They've split the lines. They're in between the lines waiting for the ball. Nothing was coming. Ball back to Gini. Firmino now comes out right hand side. Turns well. Gets his free kick. Takes it quickly. Little 1-2. Back to Henderson. Firmino. Henderson to Sadio. Lovely little triangle there. Sadio tries the ball to the back post. Robbo, unlucky son, unlucky. Better lads, better. Good switch there, good spot from Sadio. Robbo just couldn't get over the top of the ball and it goes over the bar, but at least we're trying something creative. Good shout there from Sadio. Lovely little 1-2 played with Firmino, and then Sadio spots Robbo at the back post. It's better. It's not good enough, but it's better. Has anyone told you look like Dara O'Brien? About 500 million people, mate. Dara O'Brien, Gru, Voldemort, Michael Van Gerwen, Humpty Dumpty. I mean, anybody else you can think of that's bald. You can add that to the list. Uncle Fester. Gini Wijnaldum now, right hand side. Trent. Gini. Step over by Gini now. Rolls the ball across to Gomez. Gomez. Curtis Jones. Again, movement ahead of him. Ignored. 2 runs that time. One from Sadio and one from Bobby. Both ignored. Henderson goes out to Salah. Nat Phillips. Gomez. Come on. Come on, Reds. Gomez back inside to Hendo. Henderson. Gomez. Curtis Jones. Again. Gini breaks the line. He's brought down. Now, this is a shooting position, folks. Declan Rice guilty of a foul on Gini Wijnaldum. Well played, Gini. Great body strength. Good turn. Now, how was what Rice did there any different than the tackle that was on Sadio Mane inside the penalty area? I'm baffled by that. He stepped across him the exact same way. But yeah, outside the box, you got a free kick. It's one of these positions, you'd assume a left footer, but, you know, Trent will probably take command over this one. Trent, Robbo and Henderson standing over it at the minute, folks. It's on... If we're attacking, it will be on our right-hand side, just the right-hand side of the D on the edge of the 18-yard box. At least make the keeper work here, lads. At least make Fabianski do something. Trent. Straight into the wall. Robbo, he goes down the right-hand side, but he's dispossessed. Again, didn't even break the wall. Another chance. A few chances in the game goes a begging. Nat Phillips has it now. He rolls the ball across to Curtis Jones. Firmino. Back inside to Hendo. Hendo goes out wide right to Trent. Cushions the ball into Gini. Gini, of course, does well. Protects the ball. Salah. Henderson. Trent. Curtis Jones. Scoops the ball out to Mohamed Salah. He's brought down in the penalty area. Referee points to the spot. Referee gives the penalty. It'll be reviewed by VAR, but the referee has given the penalty to Liverpool. Here we go. Let's see the replay. Ball comes in. Salah brings it down. Yeah, his foot's kicked. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Unless there's an offside in the build-up, this is a penalty. His foot was kicked. His right foot, excuse me. It's a penalty. There's no doubt about it. Now we just need to see if he was onside. He was. So he was onside when the first ball was played. This will be a penalty. There'll be no doubt about it. There's no doubts that this is a penalty. It's already been put on the spot. Salah against Fabianski. Salah takes a deep breath. Composes himself. Salah runs up. Scores 1-1. Go on, Mo! Go on, Mo! Come on! 1-1. Gets in. Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 la. The Egyptian king. Straight down the centre. Fabianski dives the wrong way. It's 1-1 at Anfield just before half time. That'll do. 1-1. Come on. 2,800 people in the chat now. Do I hear the sound of trolls scuttling away? Do I? Bye-bye. Ball back at Robbo now. Free kick in the centre of the pitch to West Ham. We need to keep our heads now. We've got the goal back. We need to keep our heads. Go in at half time. Listen to what the gaffer has to say. Come on. Salah won the penalty and took the penalty for those asking. I can see a couple of people in the chat. Liverpool holding a very high line here for this free kick. We're about 7 yards ahead of the 18-yard box. Free kick to West Ham inside the centre circle. It's floated to the back post. First ball headed down. Alisson comes and gathers it. Good goalkeeping, Ali. Rolls it out left-hand side now to Robbo. Come on, lads. Robbo back inside to Henderson. Game's a little bit more stretched. Hendo tries a ball through the centre. It's well defended by West Ham. Be another free kick here. Henderson fell. It was a foul by Hendo, to be fair. 2 minutes to go to half time, plus whatever the referee adds on. 1-1 at Anfield. Fornals with the first goal for West Ham. Second goal, the Liverpool goal scored by Mohamed Salah from the penalty spot. And it was a nailed on penalty. Don't forget, folks, half time's your chance to have your saying. We've got our post-match show coming up as well afterwards. Ball deep to the back post from West Ham. Gomez does well to flick it away. Sadio Mane has it now, left-hand side. Mane cuts back inside to Gomez. Gomez puts his foot through. It takes no chances and puts it long. Trent. Ball inside to Curtis Jones. To Gini Wijnaldum now. Back to Henderson. The switch is on. Gives it to Robertson. Robbo goes back to Joe Gomez. Gomez across to Nat Phillips. 1 minute left in the first half. Again, folks, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. We're on the march towards 60k. We'd love your support. Hendo. Ball inside. Sadio Mane. Back to Gomez. Curtis Jones. Ricochets out. It's cleared by West Ham. Phillips heads it to Trent. Trent looks back inside, rolls to the Curtis Jones. Jones to Henderson. 30 seconds of the first half to go, plus whatever the referee adds on. Trent, Sadio. Sadio does well, shifts the ball out of his feet, plays a lovely ball out right hand side to Trent. Trent with the cross, West Ham deal with that well. It's only back as far as Nat Phillips. He gives it out to Salah. Salah cuts inside now. Salah, little ball deep looking for Robbo. Do you know what? It was very nearly the perfect pass. A little bit overhit, but great vision there from Salah. We've had the 45. What's the referee adding on? 2 minutes of additional time, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes. Thank you, Maria and Brendan, by the way. Great to have you with us. Wherever you're watching in the world, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the stream, and it really is a pleasure to share this Halloween with you. Happy Halloween to you all. 90 seconds left in the first half. Nat Phillips does well. Gomez. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Robbo. Back inside to Hendo. Hendo now switches it across to Trent. Genie. Trent tries a diagonal ball. It's a little bit overhit and it'll go behind. We're inside the final minute of additional time at the end of the first half. Curtis Jones going and getting the ball. Good man. Watching from New Ross, said James O'Sullivan. You're close to Connor then. Connor's down in that neck of the woods, mate. West Ham fans in the chat as well. Lovely to see you in. If somebody there who doesn't like Liverpool very much, that's alright, mate. You don't have to like us. You just have to admit that we're fucking mint. How's that a penalty? Do you know anything about football, Don Arsenal? Is this your first time watching the sport, mate? Would you like me to explain to you that you're not allowed to kick people underneath their foot, mate? Do you want me to? Surely you understand that that's a free, yeah, or a penalty in this case. But cry about it. It's alright, mate. Have a little whinge. We're here. If you need a hug, just ask. Ball out right hand side, whipped in. Nat Phillips gets ahead in it and clears it. Second ball breaks to Mo Salah. He cushions it down the line. West Ham gather back and balls back with the keeper. Referee puts the whistle to his lips and brings the first half to a close. Let me just stop the clock. Where's my little friend gone? If you need a hug, mate, honestly, I understand what it's like. I know that these salty feelings that you're feeling right now, you're feeling a little bit hurt that Liverpool are back on level terms. And I know it's a difficult period for you, buddy. And I'm gathering when your mother took you in tonight that you'll go through this and you'll express your feelings and talk about them in a healthy way. And that's what I encourage you to do. But it's a penno. Deal with it. It's scored. It's over. Woo! Right, ladies and gents, it's half time. Time to have your say. That is not a pen. I'm afraid it is. And it's been given and it's been scored. Deal with it. Get over it. Am I collaborating with Mark before the United game? I'd imagine so, but we haven't really spoke about it yet because they're so far away. Mo Salah, the best diver in the country. You really are a little bitch, aren't you, mate? You really are hurting over this one. God, must be difficult, mate. Mo Salah, the best diver in the country. Oh, diddums. Mo Salah, what was a wonderful penalty, wasn't it? The way you went to ground, like the kick, the follow through. It had everything you want in a penalty. Underneath the boot, Salah goes down diving. Referee points to the spot. People whinging all around the world. Liverpool fans think, finally, we get a decision that goes our way, finally. Salah steps up and does what he does from the penalty spot, puts it in the back of the net, and all you trolling little shits have to deal with the fact that we're back on terms. Stop acting like a bell end. Kiss my ass. Does that work for you? Again, mate, you're on my channel. If you don't want to be here, feel free to disappear. We won't miss you. Nobody gives a shit what you have to say. If you think I'm a bell end, it's as simple as that, mate. Right, let me see what you're feeling, ladies and gents. What do I think about Phillips' performance so far? Hasn't really put a foot wrong, Arash, to be honest with you, mate. I mean, the goal came from Joe Gomez heading the ball into a ridiculous area. A ball that he probably should have never been heading. He probably should have been putting his foot through it. Fornals does his part. He side foots it in. By the way, I'm not having a dig at any West Ham fans there in the chat. West Ham fans that I've seen in the chat have been sound. And again, I'll be on with Corey from the West Ham Way later on to do a reaction on his channel. And there's a post-match show, of course, coming up here as well. I'm just dealing with all the United fans that are coming in. They're feeling a little bit sore right now. They're a little bit upset. People say, how could there be any doubt over the penalty? Honestly, put aside your bias and look at that. He kicks the underneath of his foot and you think it's not a penalty. Honestly, just push aside the bias, as I've had to do numerous times when I'm doing watch-alongs, and just admit it was a penalty. It was a clear penalty. We possibly could have had one for a foul on Sadio Mane earlier on that wasn't looked at, but fair enough. But we got that one because it was a penalty. Do I play Fantasy Premier League? I do, but very, very badly, mate. I'm terrible at it. Happy Halloween to you as well, Louise. Thank you for coming in. Jersey Boy said Man City struggled, but you won't mention that. No, of course they won't, mate. But again, they may have struggled, but like we perhaps will do today, they got the points. The history books don't care how well you played. The history books only care about the points and the goals scored. And the important thing for us today is to get out of this result with 3 points. However we do that, I really don't care, as long as we get the win. Happy anniversary, said Danny Dog. Thank you, mate. Very kind of you. Craig, you're the best bell end there is. I'll take that, Bradley. Thank you, sir. I'll take that, mate. Rolando, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you back in again. Said happy Halloween and anniversary, Craig. Hope you win. I'm enjoying it live. Thank you. For those that aren't aware, I'm with my wife 20 years today. We're not married 20 years, to be fair, but we are together 20 years today. So, again, if my wife's watching, I love you. Thank you very much for sticking with me for 20 years. I don't know why you've done it, but thank you. And thank you for giving me 2 beautiful children as well. And thank you for allowing me to be on here on our anniversary doing a watch along. That's how class my wife is, folks. Fran's in the house. How are you, Fran? Lovely to see you in. Shaqiri on for Jones, said Thomas. It's not a bad shout, mate. Wouldn't mind seeing Shaqiri. Wouldn't mind seeing Diogo Jota get a run out. Firmino hasn't really been at it much, if I'm being honest. Couple of nice little 1-2s between Bobby, but he's not been involved where you'd want them to be. Thank you, Vinny. You're a gent. Appreciate it. Any thoughts on Leeds? Yeah, I've nothing but respect for Leeds. I mean, I've done a few bits with the lads on All Leeds TV. And I like watching. I enjoy watching Leeds. Very fond of Leeds manager as well. And yeah, I'm just glad to have Leeds back in the Premier League. The fact Leeds and United hate each other, that helps as well, doesn't it? Joanne, thank you so much for the super sticker, mate. You're very kind. Thoughts on Minamino since he's joined? It's been a bit of a mixed bag, Zach, but I think he's getting to terms with what he needs to do and what Kloppo wants from him now. It's it can take some adjusting. Some people do it quicker than others, but again, when you're talking about a player who has the potential to hit a very high ceiling for 7.25 million quid, like, it's a bargain. A lot of fireworks going off. I've got a GAA field behind my house here, and there's a lot of fireworks going off right now. And happy Halloween, by the way, to all, even the trolls that are coming in to take the piss, call me a dickhead, whatever. Genuinely wish you all nothing but love and happiness. I hope that your loved ones are safe and your family are well and you're enjoying this Halloween as best as you can. Because look, let's push all the bullshit aside for a second. All me being a bell end and joking and laughing. I do wish everybody the best, and I hope that you find love in your life, and I hope that you're all keeping well. Because genuinely, I know you all might dislike me at times, but I do wish well for everybody. I want nothing but the best for all of you out there. A whole load of fireworks. I wish I could be looking at them. Bruno or Gini. Look, they offer different things in different ways. Both quality midfielders. I'm not going to slag off Bruno Fernandes in any way, shape or form. I respect ability and I call it as I see it. Bruno Fernandes is a good player. I wish we could do a trick or treat, said Louise. I know. I've got an autistic 8-year-old who's a little bit upset, obviously, that he can't go out and trick or treat today, but he understands why. And of course, we'll do our best to give him a good evening tonight and make sure he has a little bit of fun. But it's difficult for kids at this moment in time. I feel for them that they can't go out and trick or treat, but we just have to dig through it, don't we, folks? And look, if we can all make each other smile tonight, if we can have a bit of fun for the second half and along the way, sure, what harm? Trump or Biden? I don't do politics, Dara, but you know, I will make an exception to say Biden, clearly. But I don't talk politics. And look, it's none of my business. I'm not an American citizen. If I had to make any changes, what would it be? I do understand people calling for Curtis Jones to be replaced. He's done nothing wrong, but I think he's finding it hard to become very involved in the game in the last third. He's trying to make things tick, and he's learning. I mean, this is a good learning experience for Curtis Jones, but I think maybe it's Takumi Minamino, maybe Bobby Firmino or for Diogo Jota. Let me just bring up the lineup so we can have a look through the substitutes. So we've got Adrian, obviously that's not going to happen. Milner, Minamino, Jota, Shaqiri, Reece Williams and Neco Williams. So you're not imagining any centre-back changes or right-back changes. So you're looking at Shaqiri, Jota, Minamino or James Milner as the options to maybe come on. You could maybe bring on James Milner there and give Henderson license to go forward a little bit further. Diogo Jota at Takumi Minamino would seem like the obvious changes though for the gaffer to make. Jones not a starter, need Shaqiri in, said Hassie. Can we stop with the Bruno or comments, because I'm only interested in the Liverpool game that's taking place today. Show us the screen. No mate, buy a television package like the rest of us. What are my thoughts on Alaba to Liverpool? Spoken about a good bit over the last couple of streams. I mean, I see no harm in it, but my thoughts on this whole process is that whoever the manager wants at centre back, that should be who we go out and get. The Alaba thing, if we really wanted it, probably would have been there in the summer when we brought in Takumi Minamino. Sorry, I'm just looking at my phone here. Loads of messages on it. So look, if Alaba comes in for a small money in January, maybe nothing wrong with it. He can play left back, centre back, and play in midfield. But we have to be honest here and say he's not the manager's number one choice. He's probably looking at Deo Upamecano. He's probably looking at maybe Pau Torres from Villarreal, maybe Ben White from Brighton. There was talk of the guy from Schalke as well. Kabak, I don't think that we hold an interest in Kabak really, but January's going to give us information on it. I've got a feeling we're going to be linked to, or we're going to maybe move for somebody who we haven't really spoken about much. Am I also streaming on Twitch? No, mate, I'm not. We tried streaming on Twitch before. I don't think they got where we were coming from. But we could do it again down the line. Kabak, do we want somebody that spits on people and gets 5-game bans? It doesn't seem like a Kloppo type of player to me. You hear the fireworks going off in the background? What have we got? If we play like this against Atalanta, we'll definitely lose. I'm hoping again that we've Thiago back for that one, folks. I mean, we thought that he would have been available for today. What's going on? It really would be nice to know what's going on with Keita and Tsimikas in particular. Thiago looks like he's very close. We know that Fabinho will be back after the international break, and Joel Matip we're hoping Matip is back for the game against Manchester City. Thanks for the reply. Hey, buddy, I'll try and reply to as many people as I can, mate, and thank you for being in. Look, ladies and gents, it is half time, so it does give me a minute to ask you guys to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We're close to hitting 55,700. Really would love your support. We've got the you are talking nonsense. Let me just reply to you then, mate. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? If you don't like what I have to say, I'm not keeping you here, dickhead. You're in here on my stream. If you don't like it, there's many other streams for you to go off and moan in, mate. But I'm going to do you a favour and I'll just remove you, because if you don't like what I have to say, I'll help you by getting rid of you. Where was I anyway? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, post-match show coming up after the game today. Give us about 10 or 15 minutes and we'll be live with that one. We're taking tomorrow off. I'll be also on the West Ham Way later on, doing a bit of match reaction with Corey over there. I'm looking forward to catching up with him. And yeah, loads of other bits and pieces coming up as well that I can't really talk to you about just yet, but we do have some good stuff coming down the line. Them fireworks are getting louder. Firmino's been out of form for a while. I can't disagree with that one. Do I want to remind people who's on the bench? I've literally just done it, mate. I went through it a second ago. Trolls not trick-or-treating on here, just being weird. Yeah, I mean, their mothers will be tucking them in soon, so it's alright. Look, I can deal with trolls. I'm big and ugly enough, and I don't give a shit what they have to say. I don't care about them. They mean nothing to me. WFM, Dara. WFM indeed. Right, all of our members that are in the chat, spam that WFM in there now and let all these trolls know that they can kiss our asses, folks. If you've got WFM as an emoji, use it. If not, just put WFM in the chat and let's just drown out all these trolling little shits. We've got a couple of minutes to go till the second half gets underway. Pitch has been watered there at Anfield now as well. WFMs, here they come. WFM. Sounds like the Wild West over there. I'm not going to lie, Connor, I'm sitting here waiting for one of them to come through the window, mate. They seem to be getting closer and closer. Yes, WFM. Look at that. Legends. You're all a bunch of legends. There you go. That's what it's about. That's why I'm on here. That's why I love doing this. The community that we have is special. It means the world to me as well. Thank you. Absolute bunch of legends. And Burner there, thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, deal with that, you trolling little shits. That's what you're up against. An army of Reds on here. Love you guys. Well played. Will we open a little kind of halftime Diet Coke? Why not? Treat yourself. It's Halloween. Mr. Dog. Cheers, mate. Thank you, sir. Double WFM. There you go, Michael. Well played. Albion Shaw says, clown, 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 clown. I may be a clown, mate, but at least I'm entertaining. Give me that one at least. Right, second half about to get underway, folks. Hopefully we can carry this out, get to 3 points. Salah having a little chat with the referee there now on the way out. Having a little laugh together. Good man, Mo. Get the ref on side there, mate. Fair play. As always, folks, I'm going to do my best to take you through the second half with some commentary. Dip in and out of the chat. Again, time to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And thank you for being with us today. It really does mean the world. The Reds attacking the cop end second half. Let me just fix my chat here. There we go. We'll get the clock ready for the second half. Right, Reds kicking off, playing from left to right, attacking the cop end. Referee puts a whistle to his lips. The second half is underway. Ball back to Nat Phillips. He does the decent thing. Goes out long left side. West Ham win the first header. Robbo heads it back forward. Again, West Ham win the header. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Robbo takes the throw-in quickly. Back to Joe Gomez. He rolls it across to Nat Phillips. Come on, the Reds. Out to Trent. Ball out now left-hand side to Hendo. Robbo goes on the run ahead of him. Hendo tries to pick him out. West Ham win the first ball and they flick on the second. But Hendo steps in to win it back. No doubt the gaffer will have had the video clips ready at half-time to show the guys where he thinks we can penetrate this West Ham defence. Hendo across to Phillips. Phillips steps in, tries a ball to Sadio Mane. But again, West Ham win it in the air. This time they win the second ball as well. Curtis Jones. Firmino. Salah. Salah gives the ball to Trent. Trent back to Mo. Mo, Firmino. It's a tight area. Bobby tries a flick. It doesn't come off. There's a collision. It's a free out. Free to West Ham just inside their own penalty area. What is WFM? Sorry, mate. WFM is our little motto here. It means we're fucking massive. It's just a little joke that we have in the channel. Don't take it too seriously. But it is everything. It's life. It means everything to us. WFM. 90 seconds gone. Fabianski launches the ball long. It's one in the air by Nat Phillips. Firmino flicks it on to Gini. Gini now. Declan Rice gives him chase. Ball out left hand side to Andy Robertson. Gini. To Robbo. Sadio drops back into the pocket. He gets it. Sadio goes back. Gomez across to Phillips. Phillips looks up, plays a nice ball into the feet of Curtis Jones. Good turn from him. Jones now. Look at Sadio. Oh, I could see what he was trying to do. I could see. Unlucky. Everybody thought he was going to Sadio, include me, but he tried to trickle the ball through to Firmino. At least I think that's what he was trying to do. Was it a shot? No, he did. He tried to play it back to Bobby Firmino. Unlucky there from Curtis Jones. West Ham win the flick on. Gomez again just nods it straight back to a West Ham player. It really is getting frustrating looking at our defenders not being able to head a ball to a Liverpool player. We always just head it into random areas. Jones now, he's been more involved in the game already in the second half, but he seems to have been dropping a bit deeper to get involved. Gomez, Trent infield to Gini. Gini carries the ball across. He's brought down. That'll be a free kick. Yellow card for Declan Rice as well. You'd say this is a shootable area, but it'd be probably again right on the edge of the possible shooting distance for Trent. Very central as well. And importantly now Declan Rice is on a yellow, so we should be targeting him when we're breaking through midfield. It's actually not as central as I thought. It's a bit further across right hand side. The referee's brought it further back. Looks like it's going to be one of these where we move the ball, little touch, move the angle and then switch it in. 3 of them standing around her. Ball in, Salah gets a flick through to Fabianski. Free kick comes to nothing. Ball in Fabianski's hands. Ball launched long. Sadio Mane now. Back to Nat Phillips. Phillips knocks it forward. It's headed back into our half from West Ham player. Referee allows play to go on. West Ham move it out left hand side. Cross comes in. Oh my, we got very lucky there. Fornals probably should have had a second. It was very good play from West Ham down this left hand side. There's a brilliant cross pulled back to the penalty spot. And it's a little bit behind Fornals, but there was 3 West Ham players in and around that penalty spot, all unmarked, and we get lucky. We've been let off the hook there, definitely. Fabianski picks up the ball then down the other end. West Ham fans probably thinking they should have been ahead there. Looking at that replay again, we definitely got away with that. Gomez heads the ball forward. Henderson, he turns and flicks it into a space. Sadio Mane has it. Jones now, lovely turn by him. Goes past Henderson, gives the ball to Gini. Back to Curtis Jones. Robbo. Gomez. Henderson. Hendo now carries the ball forward a few yards, plays a nice ball between the lines to Curtis Jones. Sadio Mane. Hendo's behind him if he wants him. Sadio carries it across, excuse me. Trent Alexander-Arnold now, he tries the ball to the back post, a little bit too close to Fabianski. At least we're varying up the angles of attack here. 6 minutes gone, still 1-1. In the second half, I should say. 6 minutes gone, still 1-1. Trent flicks the ball forward. West Ham have won it again. They move it on this left hand side. Fornals back inside. Declan Rice now. They've got men over on the right. Rice, he telegraphed that pass and Andy Robertson read it extremely well. Firmino now. Get your head up, Bobby. Out left. Carry on your run. Carry on your run, Bobby. Robbo cuts inside. Plays a ball that's too far ahead of Firmino. It was just, again, the final ball. It was a simple one as well. Bowen switches it across for West Ham now to this left hand side. Cresswell nods it down. West Ham have bodies forward. It's ricochet. Nat Phillips steps across. Plays it to Trent. Trent has it now. Carries the ball forward. Space ahead of him. Trent back inside to Hendo. Hendo rolls the ball across to Robbo. Sadio goes on a run. Hendo was a little glance over his shoulder. Henderson to Curtis Jones. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Jones. Nat Phillips, little triangle here. Back to Curtis Jones. Gomez. Robbo. Come on, lads. Come on. Jones tries a ball through the centre. Again, we do well to keep possession. Trent. Henderson. into Sadio. Sadio, Firmino, Curtis Jones, out to Trent. Jones goes on the overlap, gives it to him. Jones has a bit of space now. Drive into the box, mate. Drive. Ball back. Goes under Mo Salah's foot. West Ham playing themselves into a bit of trouble now. They clear the ball, but only as far as Henderson, who nods it down to Jones, to Trent, back to Jones. Henderson. Again, West Ham just about played their way out of this. They moved the ball across right-hand side. We were close there in and around the West Ham box. There was some good interplay. Just didn't get that last little break. West Ham back inside their own half. They switched the ball across left-hand side. Imagine waking up every morning looking like this guy. Yeah, tell you how I wake up every morning, Gar. I wake up every morning, I look across at my beautiful wife that I've been together with for 20 years. Then I go in and say good morning to my two beautiful kids, mate. And you know what I don't do? I don't think about sad little fucks like you, mate, that have nothing better to do with your life than wish misery on other people. I hope you find happiness, Gar. I have no idea what you look like, mate, because you're a cowardly little pussy who hides behind the keyboard. But don't worry about how I look, mate, or how I am. I'm very, very happy with my life, Gar. Very happy indeed, sir. I wish you the same. Referee pulls the game back now for a free kick. 9 minutes gone in the second half. West Ham switch it out left-hand side. Poorly played. Reds throw in. Come on, lads. Here we go, Robbo. Ball back to Gomez. Yeah, Blaze, you tried to get your little head patted, didn't you, mate? You tried to get me to bite and speak to you, but our mods took care of you, pal. You had your chance, but it's gone. Ball out right hand side now to Salah. Trent. Back inside to Salah. Salah fires a lovely ball into Bobby Firmino. Firmino now, his body's all around him. He gives it back to Genie. Genie does well. Throws a little dummy. Fires the ball out right hand side now to Trent. Little back heel up the line. Curtis Jones now. Again does well in a tight area. West Ham got a foot in an intercept and Sadio fells and stops the counter attack. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Liverpool 1, West Ham 1. Ball back with Ali now. Come on, the Reds. What changes would you like to see, folks? If you want Klopp to go to the bench, are we looking at Takumi Minamino? Are we looking at Diogo Jota? Free kick here to the Reds. Foul about 10 yards inside the West Ham half left side. We take it quickly. Genie. Henderson. Phillips. Phillips plays the ball down the line looking for the run of Mohamed Salah. Salah flicks it forward. Cresswell does well though. Fornals now. Well done, Henderson. Throw into West Ham on this left hand side. Klopp sends a few players out to warm up. What have we got? Jota for a click for Kaylee. Jota for Firmino for Michael. Esther said Jota on as well. Do I rate Minamino? Yes, but he does have some improvements to make. I'm not going to be blind about it, but yes, I think we have a good player on our hands. Free kick now to West Ham. Still deep inside their own half. Cresswell takes it quickly. Souček floats the ball across right hand side. Declan Rice drops back. He receives it. Salah now. Cresswell. Again, Liverpool making it difficult for West Ham to find any spaces. Here comes the press from Sadio, but in that press he's opened up space on the right hand side, which Declan Rice exploits. Ball cut back inside now. Again, Souček. Little 1-2. Good play. Switching the ball out left hand side. Cresswell on the overlap. Cross in. It's cleared away by Nat Phillips. That was a good move by West Ham in all fairness. Good build up play, but Nat Phillips in the right place to clear his lines. Heading towards the hour mark. You wonder when the gaffer will look to the bench. Still plenty of time in this one. West Ham takes a throw in. Liverpool have won it back though. Gini. Good play by Gini Wijnaldum. Good burst of pace as well. Out to Curtis Jones. Jones tries the ball up the line. Goes out off Cresswell. It'll be a Liverpool throw in just inside the West Ham half right hand side. A lot of people saying the same thing. Jota for Bobby. I agree. I thought he would have started in that position, to be honest, folks. Gomez. What have I thought of Phillips? Hasn't put a foot wrong so far in the game. Yeah, absolutely came in. Solid performance again so far. Henderson. Gomez. Ball to Sadio. Sadio spins now. Looks ahead of him. Goes past a couple of players, as Sadio does. Goes out right hand side now to Trent. Back to Sadio. Sadio tries to flick over the top. Good defending that. Flicks the ball away from Trent and West Ham launch it long. Phillips comes across though. He'll see that out of play. That'll be a Liverpool throw in. Just about to hit the hour mark here at Anfield, folks. Still 1-1. Again, 2,400 people watching. We're very close to what? We're only 300 subscribers away from 56k. If you are enjoying the stream, Liverpool fan or not, please do hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. And as always, I wish you all nothing but health and happiness. Even the trolling little shits. Sadio switches the ball across to Trent now on this right hand side. Gini. Sadio Mane. Out to Mo Salah. Ricochet. Ball comes to Trent. It's dropped down. West Ham clear the lines again. Fornals heads it forward. Phillips hooks it back forward for the Reds. Gini nicks in and wins it in midfield. It's very congested there at the minute. Gomez. Henderson. Ball back across now. Joe Gomez again. He tries the ball over the top looking for Sadio. It's asking a lot and Sadio can't quite keep it in. Good spot from Gomez, but it had to be pinpointed. It was just a little bit too heavy. Yeah, loads of fireworks outside my gaff today, mate. It's been like a war zone in there. I have a GAA field behind my house, so, you know, it's a big open space where it's safe enough for people to let them off. But yeah, being in here, it sounds like there's explosions everywhere. 30 minutes left here at Anfield. We need the 3 points. Got to be honest about this. We'll hopefully be able to grind it out, but it's in the balance as we speak. Phillips nods it back forward. Again, it's headed back into midfield. Phillips comes in and wins it again. Rice nods it down. Referee says free kick to West Ham. I think there was a bit of a late follow through there from Curtis Jones. Come on, free kick inside the West Ham half. West Ham go diagonal with it. Headers nodded down. Sadio nods it down, but it breaks to Fornals on the edge of the Liverpool penalty area. They work it out left hand side now. Cresswell goes on the overlap. That goes out though. Cresswell's down. It'll be a Liverpool ball. I think it looks like he's holding his groin. Maybe he just opened up there in the connection. Yeah, it looks like it's a groin injury for Cresswell. So we could break and play. Let's have a little drink. It was one of those, if you've played football, you probably know exactly what's happened here to Cresswell. He's hyperextended and looks like he's done himself a little injury in the groin area. I think Everton will bottle the lead. I can tell you, without any shadow of a doubt, 100% Everton will absolutely bottle that lead, without a doubt. There's not a fucking hope in hell that they're going to win the league. How are we playing? Nah, is how I'd say, mate. Nah, not great. But at least we've got the equalizer. I subbed, said Nadine. Thank you. Appreciate that. We still have a break and play here while Cresswell's getting treatment. What time did this start? 5:30 kickoff UK time, mate. Hendo carries the ball out now for the Reds. Still Hendo carrying it forward. Still Hendo. Sadio, he flicks it out to Robbo. Robbo tries the ball down the line to Firmino, but it's overhit and it goes through to Fabianski. I think on Boxing Day when we play, you should do the stream with your family. I don't really want to be on a stream, to be honest with you, mate. I have got my wife to promise that she'll come on and do a little stream with me when we hit 100k, which took a lot of talking, if I'm being honest. They're a lot more shy than... Well, my son wouldn't be, to be fair, but... West Ham now, left-hand side of the Reds penalty area. That'll be a free kick out to Liverpool. Trent had his ankles clipped. Do Liverpool look like they can win? Yes, but it's a 1-1 game, mate. Either side take one moment of brilliance and either side could win it. Henderson, 25 to go here. West Ham look like they're getting a couple of changes ready. Trent. Henderson spreads the ball across to Joe Gomez. Gomez out to Robbo. It's overhit. He'll go behind for a goal kick. We haven't really created too much so far in the second half. There's been a couple of nearly moments in and around the West Ham penalty area, but again, we're not making the keeper work enough. This United side that's in form will destroy this Liverpool side. Mate, let me just have a look at the league table just to remind you where exactly United are in the league table. You know, the one that you think are going to destroy everybody because you've got 2 wins in the Champions League. West Ham, again, another opportunity goes a-begging for them. Let me just remind you how shite United are, mate. Looking down the league table, 15th place. This all-conquering Manchester United side, mate. 15th place. Stop annoying me with your stupidity. Robbo, switch the cross now to Trent. Curtis Jones. Salah. Genie. Robbo back inside to Hendo. Hendo to Gomez. Gomez across right hand side to Trent. .24 to go. Come on. Where's the penetration coming from? That's what she said. Hendo. Ball out left hand side. Back to Hendo. Salah now. Hendo. How long is 24 minutes? About that long. Genie. Curtis Jones. This is all lovely, lads, but we're not going anywhere. Phillips again to Gomez. This is all very nice that we're keeping possession, but we need to do something with the ball. Hendo now tries a ball looking for Mohamed Salah. Breaks the edge of the box. Oh, again, West Ham just get their bodies in and nick it back. They try and break now on this right hand side. No, didn't keep it in play to Liverpool throw in. 23 minutes to go. Fornals could have had a hat-trick today, to be honest. He should have done better. I mean, West Ham have definitely created the better chances in the second half. I cannot argue about that. Phillips. Ball up the line looking for Salah. It'll go out be a Liverpool throw in right hand side. Trent. Ball inside to Jones. Back to Trent. Across to Henderson. 23 to go. Sadio now. Again, he spins into space. Works it out right hand side to Mohamed Salah. Salah cuts in now. Tries a little flick. Again, West Ham do enough to get a body in the way, but Gini gathers the second ball. To Trent. Trent goes across to Henderson. Curtis Jones. Robbo. Robbo comes inside, gives it back to Henderson. Phillips. Trent. Again back to Henderson. Nice ball in from Trent to Salah. Firmino now. Firmino rolls the ball across to Sadio. Henderson switches it across left hand side now. Curtis Jones. Sadio. Edge of the penalty area. Sadio Mane. Goes past a couple of bodies. Little 1-2. The second ball back from Salah was dog shit. Sadio Mane did so well. Went past two players and all Mohamed Salah had to do was roll the ball 5 yards into the path to Sadio Mane, and he'd had a strike on goal. Great play by Sadio. Good spot there from Henderson. Robbo chests it down. Ball back. Fabianski does well. Salah gets there ahead of him. Hooks the ball back in. It's headed away by West Ham. Pressure really starting to ratchet up now. Jones wins the ball back for Liverpool. Salah. Back to Jones. Jones goes one way, then the other. West Ham get a foot in and it goes out for a Liverpool throw. Come on, the Reds! Substitutions about to take place now. That was a good bit of play there from Liverpool. Lovely spot by Hendo to spot the run there of Robbo. He chests it down, pulls it back. Fabianski gets in the way, but nothing comes of it in the end, unfortunately, from a Liverpool perspective. 2,700 people with us right now. Thank you very much for being here, folks. Again, if you're enjoying the stream, please hit that subscribe button. Right, double substitution. Jota on, Shaqiri on. Curtis Jones and Bobby Firmino have gone off. So it's the changes that we've asked for. Shaqiri will bring a bit of life to the game. Jota will bring a bit of life to the game. Come on, the Reds. 20 to go. We've got the changes we've asked for. Come on, lads. Throw in taken. Shaqiri down to the corner flag. He's brought down. That'll be a free kick to Liverpool. Chance to get a ball into the box. A lot of happy people now with those changes made. Shaqiri, he whips across in, but it's blocked. Out for another throw into the Reds. It's taken quickly. Henderson. Back to Joe Gomez. Gomez now across to Trent. Oh, lovely play by Trent to make himself a yard of space. He has to cut back inside because there was no one available to him. Liverpool win the second balls. Pass forward by Hendo. Chested down. Trent. It's over everyone's head. Hendo can't get there. West Ham have it now. They move the ball through. Fornals now. Again, West Ham get bodies forward. The game's starting to stretch open as Liverpool look to press for a winner. Switch of play by West Ham. Robbo does well to get back and nod down to Diogo Jota. Jota heads the ball down to Phillips. Phillips. It's intercepted, but it's back with Alisson. Alisson gives it to Gomez. Come on, lads. 18 to go, plus injury time. Gini. Out to Andy Robertson. Robertson back to Gini Wijnaldum. Shaqiri. Gini. Henderson. Come on, come on, come on. 18 to go. Trent into Sadio. Sadio now looking for support. There's nobody really there. He tries to go around another player. I think I'd like to see a bit more movement from Salah ahead of him, to be honest. There was a lot of movement from Mo in the first half, but I just want more options for the guys. I know, I'm being harsh here, but we are looking for a winner. Lovely ball through the lines there to find Shaqiri from Gini Wijnaldum. Now it's with Henderson. He leaves it back to Genie. Genie switches it back out to Trent on this right hand side. Trent cuts in. Rolls the ball back across to Henderson. Again, it's all very compact and tight there. Henderson to Genie. Shaqiri's available through the lines, but he decides to go back to Hendo. Now Shaqiri. Nothing on for him though. A lot of looking over their shoulders to see who's available here. Robbo. Jota. Back to Henderson. Phillips. Trent. Ball in looking for Sadio. Sadio chests it down inside the penalty area. Back. Salah. It's a poor strike from Mo Salah. Goes wide of the post. Again though, great play from Sadio Mane. Did so well there, Sadio. Pulled it down. Used the strength. Pulled it back to Salah. Opens up his body but didn't find the target. Still time in this game for a winner. Change now for West Ham. Haller has gone off. Yarmolenko coming on now for West Ham as they look to, I suppose, beef up their speed on the counter. Fabianski takes the goal kick, launches it long into the Liverpool half. Joe Gomez wins the first ball, but West Ham win the second. Yarmolenko going on a run now. Ball's played inside. Hendo heads it forward. Jota, he's fouled. Stop the counter attack there. Yarmolenko guilty of that foul. Free kick to Liverpool deep inside their own half when we head towards 16 minutes left. Sorry folks, my ass was dead. Genie. He carries the ball forward now. Come on Genie, come on, come on. Shaqiri. To Robbo. Robbo cuts inside. Back to Henderson. 15 to go. Hendo to Genie. Phillips. Liverpool definitely pushing 10 yards further up the pitch now. Gomez. It's basically defence versus attack here with West Ham looking to play on the counter as well. They've defended very well in fairness to them and they have created opportunities. You'd have to say West Ham have had the better chances in the game. Henderson. Again, Salah dummies it, but there was nobody there. Ball straight back to Liverpool though. Trent. To Genie. Henderson. Jota. Oh, he nearly picked out Salah, but again it goes through to Fabianski. So close yet again. Just one of these balls comes off and we're laughing. Come on, the Reds. Genie gets up, nods it down. Jota heads it into space, but West Ham get there first and Declan Rice plays it out left hand side. Yarmolenko now. Again, West Ham have it on this left hand side. They go backwards. Cresswell back into Declan Rice. Rice switches to play across. Now West Ham have bodies on this right hand side. Cross comes in. It's headed away by Trent. Shaqiri now. Don't take too much out of it. Release it. Well done. Robbo now. We've got men forward. Come on. Jota carries it. Still Diogo Jota. Jota into the penalty area. Tries a reverse pass. Sadio. Oh, it's saved. Sadio. Jota. Goal. Has to be. Are we offside? What's the story? I think it's offside. The ball's in the net. I don't know what's going on. Jota's celebrating. West Ham players are rolling around the penalty area. Fabianski's rolling around the penalty area. I need about 8 replays here, ladies and gentlemen. The ball's in the net. It remains to be seen. The referee's listening. He's having a chat with VAR. Jota. Ball's reversed. Spill by Fabianski. Is this going to be pulled back for a foul on the keeper? That looked like a hit a West Ham leg to me. Possible foul is being checked. Look, look, we get fuck all in VAR decisions, so I'm fully expecting this to be ruled out. Come on. Still looking at it. The referee's coming across to have a look at it now. Big decisions here. The referee's coming across to have a look at the monitor. Still looking at the monitor. We still don't know what's going on. The referee makes a signal. Free kick to West Ham. We always get fucked by VAR. That's just fucking bullshit. How? How is that a free kick to West Ham? Fuck off. Any way that they can find to fucking screw us. Any way possible. I give up. I give up with VAR. Yet again, screwed by VAR. Still time in the game. Can't let our heads drop. That's ridiculous though. Absolutely ridiculous. How is that a foul by Sadio Mane? His foot goes to the ground and then Fabianski jumps into him on top of his leg. It's more fucking ridiculous decision making by the VAR officials. 10 minutes to go. Diogo Jota robbed of another goal. That's just ridiculous. Still time for us to go and win this. Can't let our heads drop. Shaqiri wins it back for Liverpool. Ball out to Sadio Mane. Mane now. Looking for options. Forced to cut back. Plays it out. Would be a Liverpool throw in. Genuinely would love to know. Mane fouled Agbona. How did he foul Agbona? I don't care who the foul was on. I don't care. There was no foul in there. They both went for the ball. It just happened to break to our player. If it was given for a foul on Agbona, I still don't give a shit. It was never a foul. Anyway, look, we can't let our heads drop. There's still time in this game. It still needs to be won. Gomez. Trent. Ball through the lines. Hendo. Out to Sadio Mane. Sadio now. Ball in, but how's he crossing it? There's no one there. Breaks to Trent. Trent tries to cushion it down. West Ham clear the lines again. We've got bodies back there though. It's with Alisson. We've got to just put that VAR incident out of our heads. We'll discuss it later on. The game still is there to be won. This will just make it all the sweeter if we win the game, folks. Hendo. Sadio Mane. Ball through the lines to the Jota. Again, there's about 8 fouls in there. There's at least 2 fouls in there on a Liverpool player that the referee completely just blanked to allow West Ham to counter. Anyway, I don't know. Fucking Stevie Wonder in the middle of the pitch. West Ham have it now. Bowen cuts inside. 8 minutes plus additional time. You'd imagine there will be a bit of additional time because of the VAR incident that took a few minutes. West Ham now with a cross deep to the back post. It'll be a West Ham throw-in now on this right-hand side. Ball back. Cross in from West Ham. It's headed away by Nat Phillips. West Ham have it again. Ball in. It's over everybody. Trent manages to keep it in over the corner flag. Come on, lads. 7 minutes to go. Come on. Genie Wijnaldum now. Welcome into everyone that's with us. 3,500 people in the chat. Please do hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream, folks. Ball back. Genie now takes it down. Genie rolls it across to Henderson. Out to Trent. Ball up the line looking for the run of Salah. Salah keeps it in play. Inside the penalty area. Salah. Sadio does well. A few step overs from him. Salah. Again. Release the ball, Mo. Genie. Genie out to Salah. Salah now for... Who are you firing that to, mate? It was never going near Robbo. Salah now. Ball into Sadio Mane. Mane goes one way, then the other. Genie now. Ball out to Trent. Trent goes past one player. Cuts it back to Henderson. Henderson looks, but there's nobody there for the overlap. Shaqiri. Little ball in behind. Goal! Jota! Goal! 2-1. Yes! Come on! Come on! 2-1. Diogo Jota. You rob him once, you can't rob him twice because he's too damn good. 2-1 to the champions. Come on! Jota needs a song and he needs one quickly. Come on. What a goal. Wonderful play. Genie picks it up. Lovely little play by him. Gives the ball out to Trent. Trent cuts inside. Goes past one player. Rolls the ball across to Hendo. Hendo into Shaqiri. Shaqiri looks up. Rolls a lovely ball through. Jota carries his run. It's past Fabianski. And it's 2-1. Goal! Bye trolled. Woo! 2-1 to the champions. Come on. Oh God, I do love when they're all giving it Billy Big Bollocks and then they all disappear because the Reds have done what the Reds do. Woo! Adios, trolls! 2-1 to the champions. Can we hit 56,000 subscribers, folks? We need less than 200 of you guys to hit that button. West Ham now on the attack, but the Reds have won it back. See this game out. Come on. Jota now. Diogo Jota. You knew that he was going to score. Salah now tries the ball to Mane, which was ridiculous when Jota had carried on his run. 4 minutes to go plus additional time. Come on. What a goal that was from Liverpool. Diogo Jota, take a bow, son. Take a bow. And as well, Shaqiri's partner has to get a mention as well. Come on, the Reds. Less than 200 subs to go to hit 56k. Come on. It's not over yet, though. It's not over yet, but I told you it was going to be sweeter, didn't I? Didn't I tell you? When we get to second, it'll be all the sweeter because of VAR trying to fuck us yet again. Phillips. Oh God, Diogo Jota, what a man. What a man. Fair to say he settled quick, ladies and gentlemen. Jota to Mane. By the way, I'm in love with Sadio Mane today. He has been unplayable everywhere, picking up balls, going past players like they're invisible. Joel Morris, thank you for the super chat. He said, how good has Jota been since he signed? One of Liverpool's best signings for years. As I said at the time, mate, it was one of those signings that once you heard it was happening, you just went, yep, I can see that makes sense. Was a brilliant piece of business, and what a player. Love him. But we still need to see this game out. Free kick to West Ham now inside their own half. 3 minutes plus additional time to go. It's not over yet. We need to see it out. Come on. We better than anybody should know that the game ain't over. One goal in at West Ham about to make a double change. I think Lanzini's going to come on as well. They're going to have to go for it. Hendo now. West Ham. Down this left hand side. Sadio's nicked it back. Well done, Sadio. Trent, little ball over the top, looking for Hendo. He finds him. Hendo cushions the ball up the line for Salah. He was clipped. Free kick to the Reds. Calm it all down. West Ham will make the substitutions. Double change. I think I seen Bob Wayner running off there. 2 minutes plus additional time to go. 2-1 to the champions. Masuaku's off. Benrahma's on. Lanzini's on. Masuaku and Bowen it was that went off. Excuse me. To be replaced by Benrahma and Lanzini. 120 subs to go, folks, to 56k. If you are enjoying the stream and there's 3,500 of you watching, please do just take a second to hit that button. Don't forget our post-match show is coming up about 10 minutes after the game finishes as well, so hope to see you for that. There's lots to talk about. Hendo nods it back down to Trent. Trent knocks it forward looking for Salah. He gets a push in the back. Surely, referee. No, nothing again from him. Henderson tries a little reverse pass into an area, but there's nobody there and it goes out for a West Ham throw. How was that not a free kick, by the way? James Milner about to come on now to help try and see this game out. I do love a bit of Jimmy Milner when we're seeing games out. They're showing the goal again. Just what? Look at the run here. Shaqiri, ball through. That vision is porno stuff. Pornographic football from Xherdan Shaqiri. Look at that. Plays the ball through the player's legs and Jota carries on his run. Take a bow, Shaqiri. Take a bow, Jota. That was a goal worthy of winning any game. Tremendous. Lucas said, I remember when you were on 18k, I found the channel. Amazing, passionate Liverpool fan who loves the club. I couldn't thank you enough, mate. Right back at you. I couldn't thank you guys enough. And same with Connor for all your amazing support. I know Connor feels the same way. Back with Alisson now. Alisson to Phillips. Phillips takes no chances. Launches the ball long up the pitch. Clock's about to hit the 90-minute mark and we'll see how much additional time. You'd imagine there'd be 4 or 5 minutes because of that VAR check. West Ham working out right hand side now, but Jota tracks back. Ball goes all the way back now to Fabianski. All eyes are on the fourth official. Headed forward by Robbo. 5 minutes added on by the officials. You'd have to say it's a fair amount of time. Trent, well, of course, if you're a West Ham fan, and I'd probably be the same in your position, you'd have wanted more, but I think 5 is a minimum that we could have expected there. Henderson. Back to Trent. Phillips. Across to Gomez. Gomez turns, carries the ball forward. Robbo goes back to Alisson. We've got 4.5 minutes, folks, to get 110 subscribers now. Can we do it? Pressure comes on from Sadio Mane. West Ham launch it long. That'll be a free kick to Liverpool. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Jota to go. Yeah, you love it. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the Man of the Match poll, the Anfield Agenda vote for Man of the Match will be over on Flick Chat. So if you haven't downloaded the Flick Chat app, have a look in the description of the stream. That is there. It's free for you to download, free for you to use. There's already 1,300 Reds in our Flick Chat group. Come over, cast your vote for Man of the Match, and give us your thoughts on the game over there as well. This still needs to be seen out, though. That'll be brought back for a free kick to West Ham. Foul by Phillips, and it was a foul. It's about 10-15 yards inside their half. It'd give West Ham a chance to maybe put one into the box. 3 minutes of additional time to go. Come on, lads. Come on. Liverpool holding again a very high line. Ball comes in from Lanzini. It's deep to the back post. West Ham not a forward, but Alisson comes and gathers it. Well done, Ali. Another free kick to Liverpool now out on this right hand side. 2.5 minutes of additional time to go. Come on. 103 subscribers to go, folks. We can do this. Come on. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream. Milner now. Out near the corner flag. Doing Jimmy Milner things. We've won it back again. Trent has it. Inside the penalty area. Trent pulls it back across. West Ham clear. Declan Rice now. Inside his own box. 2 minutes to go. West Ham trying to play their way out. Lanzini, but the press comes on from Liverpool again. Throw into West Ham. Come on. 94 subs to go. Just over 90 seconds to go. Come on, lads. Come on, the Reds. See it out. Ball back with Fabianski. West Ham win the first header. Phillips wins the second and Shaqiri hooks the ball away. West Ham nod it back into an area. We should have had man tracking back there. West Ham have a chance now, but no, Robbo comes in and nicks it back for the Reds and he clears his lines. Sadio now. West Ham nod it back forward. Robbo wins the second header. It's up in the air. It's knocked down. West Ham have it right hand side. Bowen. No, he's gone off. It wasn't Bowen. Anyway, West Ham have it. Yarmolenko. Cross comes in. Gomez puts it behind real West Ham corner with a minute to go in additional time. Breathe, everybody. Breathe. Got to see this out. Come on, lads. Nat Phillips has been given man of the match by Sky, by the way. I'm not sure what game they were watching. He had a great game, but for me, it's about Sadio Mane today. I thought he was exceptional. But anyway, West Ham corner, Cresswell. Ball delivered in. It's headed away by Nat Phillips. Edge of the box, ball floated back in. Leave it behind. Nat Phillips again doing bits. Breathe, everybody. 30 seconds to go. I just remind you what my prediction was in the pre-match show, ladies and gentlemen. It was a 2-1 win for the Reds. Nat Phillips has done excellently though today. Massive credit where it's due. Again, don't forget you can cast your vote for the Anfield General Man of the Match in the Flick Chat app. We're a couple of subscribers away from 56k as well, so please do hit that button, folks. The 5 minutes of additional time are now up. Allison takes the goal kick. Launches it long. The referee puts the whistle to his lips. It is all over at Anfield. Liverpool have beaten a very, very dogged West Ham side by 2-1. Come on, you red men. The fight back is here. That's twice now we've come back in recent games from a goal down to win it 2-1. Credit to the lads for grinding it out yet again. Diogo Jota, ladies and gentlemen. What a signing he has been for the football club. Yet again, he comes up trumps. Big shout out to Shaqiri for the wonderful through ball as well. But that is that, folks. Liverpool have got the 3 points today. We've got the job done. It's over to everybody else to see what they can do now. But the Reds move on. We head off to Atalanta on Tuesday in the Champions League. I'll be back in about 10 minutes with the post-match show. Thank you so much to everyone that joined us today. I wish you all a happy Halloween wherever in the world you are. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and up the motherfucking